All positive.
In a different timeline, we love this.
I dare you.
I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots. I've got no roots.
So, let me get this straight. You're all variants of me from my different videos? Most of us are from a video. When our storylines end, we get pruned and end up here. But you're only from like my last video. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. Oh, that's Jukebox. We call her that because she only ever sings Christmas music. What? Oh, sorry. Was that too hard? I'll be fine and dandy.
Here we go.
It's like a I'll get her hard candy Christmas. Hey, Jukebox. I'm barely getting through. I really can't stay. I've got to go away. So you're Wanda, right? Yeah. I was one of the first ones here. So what's with the my hair? You try setting yourself apart in a world where everyone looks the same. You don't like it? Oh, no, it's great. I love it. It's unique. Fine. Happy.
Well, well. Look at what we have here. With that line, I really feel like a villain.
Loki. I thought you were Loki Alley. No, I'm TVA Loki Alley. That's President Loki Alley. What? I thought I told you to never come back here.
That you did, but when have I ever kept my word? Like,
What's happening?
I've had time to build up my army.
What? Maddie? Come on, we gotta go. Mom said I had to save you. Mom said?
Yeah, I got in trouble for pruning you. Well, it was a bit uncalled for. I saved you, so we're even. Girl, come on. Hey guys, it's me, Allie. Welcome back. If you like that intro or any of the other intros that I've done on my channel, please like, subscribe, and do all the things. And tune in next week for a blooper. Since the last time you've seen me, guys, I graduated. I got my bachelor's degree. Yay. Anyways, that was just a side note. So Loki, it's the finale. And your eyes do not deceive you when you read the title of this video. I invited my friends over and there are a lot of strong opinions going into this show and after the finale. And some of those strong opinions, which we're allowed to have. This is an opinion channel. We have opinions. All opinions are valid. Some of them are negative towards the show. Some of them are disliking towards the show. And I just wanted to preface this, like, trigger warning. If you're gonna get offended by us not liking certain parts of the show and, you know, like, hop into my comment section and call me mean names and tell me I'm stupid and tell me I'm wrong and we didn't pay close enough attention or capture the nuances. If that's gonna be you, bye. You don't have to stay. You don't have to watch the video. It's in the title. You know, if you thought this show was 10 out of 10, chances are there's gonna be some disagreements here. You know, but if you disagree with us and then you get in the comment section and say, I respectfully disagree because da 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 da, you give me a respectful opinion, that's fine. Like, we'll have a good discourse. We can, you know, we can talk about stuff, you know, conversations, but just don't come at me and be mean, okay? Because people do that sometimes and I don't get it. Like, chill. Oh, and another thing. I just want to talk about like last week's video real quick. So I was talking about the Loki and Sylvie relationship because I just didn't feel it. I just didn't really like it that much. And I called it awkward. And And someone in the comments was like, well, it's supposed to be awkward. Yes, I know, thank you very much for pointing. I know it's supposed to be awkward. I just can't articulate that it's like, even though it's supposed to be awkward, the writing itself and I feel it forced and cringy, but those, I don't want to 100% commit to either of those terms. I'm gonna talk about it in the video. So without further ado, before I just keep talking, here are my friends and I's thoughts and reactions to the Loki finale.
I think it was a cute, awkward thing when they were talking and stuff like that. I still feel weird about the relationship, and there's not cute to that. It was cute. It made me go like, oh, at least like a little bit.
They're frost giants, dude. How do they get pulled?
You really want to go there? Then why didn't his illusion fall apart at the TVA? Was that? Oh, it's still the worst.
Okay, hi. Well, how do you feel about Loki? You were talking.
I don't feel anything. I feel disgust, disappointment.
I don't know about this.
I feel disappointed. I love Loki. Thumbs down. 4 out of 10. Thus far.
Oh,
4 out of 10. I'd watch Captain Marvel 3 times again before I watch the show.
Oh my gosh, that's
I'm
safe.
exaggerating. 2 times. I watch it 2 times.
Oh wow.
Looking forward to the finale. Finales have been popping thus far in these shows, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
I don't think it's as bad as Gabby's saying. I also think it's the weakest out of the 3 shows so far, but I'd say it's 6 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10 so far. And I think that the last few episodes have been picking up and making it up a little bit for the first 2 slow starts.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
First episode was 1. Yeah, okay. 2, 3.
Really? That's something said too.
You know what my problem with episode 3 is?
Alright.
Is the fight choreography is so trash. It is so
Fight
bad.
choreography has been bad.
He is a
Has been
trained
bad.
Asgardian warrior.
Especially after seeing Black Widow,
He's
it's
done-
like just makes me realize like how they didn't care about fight choreo in this one.
He fought Thor hand to hand in Avengers. You know, he's fought alongside Thor. I get it if you guys want to make this show about Loki's, not show that Loki isn't his brother Thor and want to show different aspects of Loki. So if you want to throw out all his centuries of training, go ahead. But then don't make him fight so much in the series if it's going to be trash. I don't want to watch trash fighting. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know about trash.
It's
He
good.
fights like this.
He does. It's
Bro,
very
he has like the
slow.
same dagger.
He has yet to fully deceive someone
Yeah.
in this show, which is disappointing. But
Yet.
but the finale, but the finale, who knows?
It's him
Who knows?
all
Who knows?
along. It's him all along.
It was
I don't think
Loki all along.
All
It
along.
was
Loki and Sylvie. Let's talk that for a minute.
Let's go.
Let's not.
This has self-confidence. I respect it. That's goals.
I like the concept of Loki font for Loki. That's
Yeah, that's
only
good.
Loki. That's good.
That's the most original thing in the show. That's what I would say.
But they did it terribly.
yes.
It's awkward. The actors are great, but actors can only carry.
Okay, we have
dialogue so far.
But we have to, you understand that it's supposed to be awkward, right?
That's the thing. It's not fooling me. It's not convincing me.
yeah.
The show is not convincing
Intriguing.
me that they purposefully made it awkward.
Okay, so I agree, because I feel like when they had that dialogue, it was more so taking me out of it, because I'm thinking about, okay, who wrote this? Which sounds so mean.
Supposed to be weird because they're the same person, but they're so different, and then they're still weird to the point where it's like, oh, we're just like in the same classes, we have the same name, so we're supposed to be in love. Like that's how I feel like it is. But they're 2 different people.
I love you, Tom Hiddleston. but I feel mean.
Okay.
Prediction, so like, I guess a prediction, and maybe you could spill what you would hope to happen to save the show from
To
certain
save
doom.
the show, I can't really say much, to be honest. But I don't really read into Marvel stuff. I don't really know a lot. I like good plot, that's it. So for me, a good plot would be Alligator Loki
Yes, sir.
being the evil one, after all. Like he just, I don't know, shapeshifted into an alligator, and he's just watching everything play out, you know, and he's the one that actually created the TVA.
That's more interesting than anything else.
I know,
I've seen on
exactly.
this
That's what
entire
I'm
show.
saying. Good plot.
It's not a good plot, but
Giant plot twist.
It's a better plot.
I think that this is not going to be WandaVision 2.0, and Kane is actually going to be the big bad of the show, even though we've been duped with Mephisto before. And I think it's going to have tie-ins to Quantumania and to Multiverse of Madness, and it's going to set up for the Phase 4. And that would be what would save this show for me, is being that grand finale that sets up all of the next phase of Marvel in the movies too.
Okay.
My prediction is the opposite of my sister's. We have Alligator Loki, but he's the hero of it. He's gonna save the whole TVA and the whole timeline. He's gonna clutch. He's gonna save everyone.
Okay.
this is it, ladies and gents.
Harry Potter is Marvel heaven.
Here's the answer to life, guys.
Jesus, is that you?
Here's the timeline. Let's take the timeline.
He's been making a few creative adjustments, and he's worked it out so we can reinsert both of y'all back into the timeline in a way that won't disrupt things.
Disrupt things.
You can kill Thanos. You want the Infinity Gauntlet? Yours. Throw the last card?
Sounds too good to be true.
Exactly.
We write our own destiny now.
Oh, sure you do.
He who remains.
The thing is, like, they're building so much up to this person. Like, what if this person sucks?
It's gotta be King.
No. Just a little bit easier to kill.
Questions, nothing.
To be disturbed.
Well, you're not going to be happy to see me.
If anyone should, it can't have been for nothing. That's why I had to prune you. 190 to my office immediately.
Yeah, sorry, Mona, that's not going to work out the way you think it is. Now that we know your secret.
Just wait. What the hell is going on here? The translator. What? Who are you? Well, what the hell are you doing in my school? That isn't judgment.
Every step you took to get here, I paved the road. You just walked out. Sorry about that.
You know what would happen if we didn't prune the timeline?
What?
Chaos. Death.
Free will?
Free will? Only one person gets free will. The one in charge.
You had like one job.
Yeah, you're right. Where are you gonna go?
In search of free will. And just who are you?
Eons ago, before the TVA, a variant of myself lived on Earth in the 31st century. He discovered that there were universes stacked on top of his own. At the same time, other versions of us were learning the same thing. The peace between realities. You are into all-out war. Now, if you think I'm evil, well, just wait till you meet my variants. The only way
or you're a liar.
So you just continue to prune innocent timelines?
You two would. There's two. You kill me, and the sacred timeline is completely exposed, multiversal war. Or you take over and return to the TVA and its benevolent rulers. Tell them who they are and why they do what they do.
Personal to me.
Grow up! Grow up, Sylvie! Murderer! We've all done horrible, terrible,
2012 Loki would do that. He would take it.
You wouldn't do it for a good reason.
No.
We just crossed the threshold. I have no idea how the rest of this is going to go.
So come on, let's joke about it.
He's a liar, Loki.
So am I. And I don't think he was lying. Not about that. It's hard. This isn't about the throne.
What was I thinking, trusting you? Is this whole thing gonna come?
Really? That's what you think of me. Because you can't trust. And I can't be trusted.
She's gonna kill him, and that's gonna be...
One of them died too. What was this? What the support?
She's got everything on future right now.
He's gonna take it. He's gonna take it.
How does that stop?
I know.
Stop the sword? Okay.
It's a matter of what happened to you. I don't want a throne. I just
feel you.
I just want you to be okay.
Oh, you're a sim.
He's a simp for himself.
That's weird.
No betrayal!
That was good.
I felt like that was the best
good.
moment
That was
they
good.
had so far.
That was good.
See you soon.
He warned her.
It's like a spider when you step on it and all the little ones come out. That's what it's gonna be.
I've had that happen before. It's so scary.
There we go.
Doctor Strange has to fix it.
I feel like that
Quantumania?
Beautiful.
it's like the biggest consequence of a Disney Plus show so far, like in Marvel.
That visual.
You're right. Oh! We thought that before.
Branches have branches and are crossing.
He's pissed now. Wilson, where did you go?
All of that character growth, he's just back to the centered mindset of the world.
Just let them all branch?
Well, at this point, how are we even going to stop it?
We can't! What?
What?
It's not Loki. He's terrifying.
He plans everything. He's seen everything. He knows everything. It's complicated, okay? But someone is coming. Countless different versions of a very dangerous person, and they're...
Take it easy. You're an analyst, right? What division are you from? What are you talking about? Who are you? What's your name?
Boots on the ground now, archives.
Oh my
Wait, what?
Oh my fucking god.
He's in a different branch.
Oh my.
This isn't the Mobius he knows.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Look at him.
He doesn't have to hide anymore. So well done. So well done.
Okay, calm down.
didn't salvage the relationship between Loki and Sylvie, but it at least made an excuse for it. Sylvie was manipulating him.
No, she wasn't.
Feelings, man.
You think it was sincere?
Yes.
Yeah, she could have killed him.
Once she heard about the offer, she knew what she was going to do.
Yeah.
In theory, he gave them the option. Either they kill him, and then by killing him, they unleash infinite number of hims that are fighting, and one will take over his place. Or they accept his offer, he stays alive, and then they can rule together.
There's nothing to rule now.
But there's nothing to rule now because they killed him. There's infinite. She can't rule anything. One of him has come to take the place, at least in one timeline, at least the one represented that Loki went back to. And in this timeline, everything's going crazy. And Mobius is not the same Mobius that we know. Probably doesn't even care about jet skis. Like, we don't even know. Because they're at the end of time. They're outside of the timeline. That little place, that floating planet, is like outside of the
Isn't the TVA outside of the timeline too, though? So
apparently, yeah. This said, they said that this was going to set up Phase 4. Multiverse of Madness, clearly set up here. Quantumania is quantum realm. Not technically outside of time, but its time works differently there. TVA could be in quantum realm, while this is outside of time. And if TVA is in quantum realm, time works differently, but it would still be affected by whatever this is.
Last 2 minutes of the show.
It's gonna get
7, 8 out of 10. First, how long is this episode? 40-something minutes?
47
First
minutes.
40 minutes of the show.
You gotta
I was watching
read-
Shark Tank, dude. I was watching like Marvel Shark Tank. It was so boring. They were trying too hard to make us like, yo, so this is, okay. Not a chance. Not a chance. Fail. Fail. 4 out of 10.
Marvel fans wanted multiverse. Marvel fans wanted multiverse.
I feel like
For there to be a multiverse,
They
for there
didn't
to be a
have to do
multiverse, they have to explain it. Or else you're going
They
to
didn't have to
have
explain it in a terrible show.
incredibly
This is the worst Marvel product I've ever seen.
Dark World.
MCU.
Why are you so
Dark
mad?
World?
Who made you mad?
No, Dark World's
Okay, Dark World.
No.
Okay.
So in the beginning, a few of the episodes were boring, but I thought that they was just boring because they were like trying to get facts in it, you know, to make you understand.
Yeah,
more.
exposition. Yeah.
So I had high hopes for this, but it was just boring.
Yeah.
I felt like they had good stuff that was going on, but there's so many silences. They're just waiting and waiting to say it, and I'm like, pick it up, I want to know what's happening. And I guess it's supposed to build suspense, but at the same time, you're zoning out, you know? So was that King then? That was King, right?
He did say, I don't call many names.
Like, he was an interesting, like, character. Like, I was entertained when he talked. He gave me, like, Mad Hatter vibes.
It was only like it felt like his acting was trying a little too hard to be quirky. Like it just felt off. I don't
It
know.
felt forced. It felt
Yeah,
so
it felt
forced.
like I don't know. It just felt weird. I felt like I was watching like an amateur show.
So many people are like, you guys just don't understand the dialogue and the, it's too big brain for you. There was nothing about the show that was big brain. This was small brain.
Full explanation. We all paid attention to the show.
Dude, I want to like this so much, dude. I want to like this so much.
I think it's like the concept of time movies is always so like fun and adventurous, like Concept Time Machine back to the
Back to the Future. Yeah,
This one just like bottom tier.
Bottom
It made it so boring.
You know, this would be a great film if they went back in time and killed baby Thanos. Like,
What if?
forcing you to give me 3 positives.
3 positives of Loki. Alligator Loki.
Yes,
Kid
sir.
Loki, classic Loki.
Oh!
These positives right there.
Okay.
That's
pretty good.
That was good.
Okay.
What about Mobius?
Yeah, the best scene in this show was when Mobius was saying, you know where I'd be if I could go any place, anytime, wherever I was before. Maybe that was on a jet ski. Dude, that was right here. That was the only genuine reaction I've had.
I hope one of his variants is on a jet ski right
Yes,
now.
they are.
He just
One
has
of his parents is a jet ski.
It'd be nice to say 6 out of 10. That's not really nice, but whatever. Because some episodes, parts of episodes were like certain parts were interesting, but the others were boring. But yeah.
I'd say like a 4 out of 10.
How interested were you? You just
Yeah,
told us
just
how.
so- you just gave us your criteria.
My interesting level
Like, did
is
you
at
want
least
to
a 6
watch
out of
it?
10.
Alright, so what is your
So
rating
at
for the
least
6 out of 10?
I guess it's a 6 out of 10.
You get?
I defend it, but I still don't think it's that great of a show. I give it like a 5.5 out of 10. I think it's
4.
0 out of 10.
Actually, my favorite number is 4, so I'm gonna make it 3.5.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Okay.
I feel like if this wasn't a week by week release show, it would have been better. Like not trash. In this case, trash. But you know, not so good shows are better to me when I'm able to binge them because I'm not waiting a whole week just to be disappointed. You know, first 2 minutes, last 2 minutes, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Everything in between, 3 out of 10. Overall show, 4.5 out of 10.
Better than like a DC movie?
Oh, I would definitely watch this like
Really?
countless more times than I would watch
Okay.
Justice League.
I'm gonna say a 5.5. I tried really, really hard to like this show. Like, I feel like, and it's just like, eh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Before I sign off, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the episode from myself because I did a lot of showing my friends' reactions and stuff. But yeah, I give it like a 5.5 out of 10. It did not, I was not like super excited for it every episode. I mean, I was excited, but not like I was with Falcon Winter Soldier or WandaVision. And every episode kind of felt like it dragged in certain places, it was boring. And the thing is, an episode 3 came out, I think it was 3, you can go back and look, like, I was all for like, hey, like, let's take a step back, let's, you know, do some slower pacing and stuff like that. I'm okay with that because it gave us character development, right? And I'm all for that, but I felt like towards the end, it was just, I was like, okay, we've gotten really slow now. Like, okay, like, I thought it was slow before, like, this is really slow. And that's not to say we don't need exposition. I want the exposition. That's so exciting to hear all this stuff, but I just felt like it was so incredibly slow and drawn out. There's so many silences. Not to say there weren't great bursts of energy here and there, but I feel like one of two things would have been a little bit better. You can have all that exposition and stuff with Loki and Sylvie and He Who Remains, and then the the Mobius storyline, the side plot or whatever could have been more action-y. Or not, and that doesn't mean action, you know what, that's not true. I don't want to say action-y because I don't mean like fighting and stuff. I don't care if they're fighting or whatever, but just get up and move around a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. I want it needs a little more like fun to like watch and stuff like that. CGI was great and everything, and I like the sets and everything, but I don't know, wasn't super entertained, and that's just how it was for me. I just thought if it was a little more balanced, that would have been a little bit better. Secondly, I feel like the show could have utilized a lot more of show me, don't tell me. You can give the exposition here and there, but can we see it too? Can we see when he's talking about like with all like he was doing this like clay montage? That's one form of it. It would have been cool to also like see it as a flashback, but you know, you don't have to do that obviously. I was saying to my friends that I didn't record, it would be cool if he was saying, these are your two choices. You could rule or you could kill me. And instead of telling them, we could see what would have happened. Like we could see Loki thinking it through in his brain, like imagining what would have happened. Or like, sort of like, have you seen like the end of Breaking Dawn where like the whole thing plays out and it turns out it didn't really happen? We see it play out and then we peel back and it was just Loki saying, oh, that's what would happen if I did that. That's not a good idea. And you look over, you assume Sylvie's thinking the same thing. No, she's not. She's like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna kill this guy. Something like that, just to like make it a little more interesting. I also felt like Loki, this whole show just has felt like a weird version of Loki. I don't know. I felt like in that last scene when there was so much silence, I felt like he would have been a little more talkative. I felt like he would have been trying to talk his way through it. He would have been making snarky remarks, but he wasn't. He's like completely turned hero now, which is cool. It's just that's more like Ragnarok Loki, I guess. It's just the fun part of Loki is he was always a pendulum. You never knew which way he was gonna swing. And I feel like that sort of mystery is kind of just gone, which I guess if the show's focused on a character, you can't have that mystery. So I don't really know about that last point that I just said, but that's just kind of where my head's at, like sort of like an immediate reaction off of that. If you want to hear more of a processed reaction, maybe after I watch it a few times, and you want to hear me talk about Black Widow, I will probably end up doing a live stream about that sometime next week. So stay tuned for that. But other than that, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Please be nice to me in the comments, nice to my friends. And thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, do all the things, and bye.